everybody, it's Alex here. Briggs, Briggle, Briggsy, Briggsatron, Briggs a billion, Briggs a million, Briggs a trillion. No. Yeah, I always do that. I don't know why I do it, I just do. Anyway, what are we looking at? Well, we are looking at my Just Giving page because I'm taking part in a charitable event called Funary or Funary. Basically, I did this last year in February, where every day in February I will walk 2 miles, at least 2 miles. Sometimes this will be done at work, sometimes I'll have to actually go out and do it. Now the reason I'm telling you about this now, because today is the 27th, if you're watching this today of the release of the video, it is the 27th, but this will start on the 1st of February, and I want to do this for charity because last year I did it for myself and I completed it, and it was difficult, but I did it. This year I want to take a step further. I want to raise money for the charity Halo Project, which is the charity that everyone who's involved with Funary is doing it for, and I'd like to do the same. So here is how you actually do it. You need to go to my Just Giving page. If I just get rid of... Come on. Sorry, I'm just messing around with this thing. Take the sub-region off and just center horizontal. You can see here that I can make this a lot bigger. Make it super massive. Super massive. Just this is a really silly way of doing it. Just go to this website here, justgiving.com/AGB Briggs. AG are my initials, so it's Alex Gordon Briggs. Okay, they are my initials, so hence why they're there. Briggs was just taken. Briggsel I couldn't be bothered with doing, so I just did that. Anyway, you may also have read this little snippet here. Let me make this smaller again now. About if I get to the top, the goal of 5 grand, which is here. If I get to this 5 grand, which is a massive total, don't get me wrong, I know it is, I've already stated it in this little story bit here, but the reason why I have suggested that I do that much amount of money is because I want to have a massive goal at the end of it, not just for the money, but for me. Because I am in the process of losing weight, quite a lot of weight since I even last spoke to you folks, then it might be worth me having a kind of a fresh start, as it were, a fresh shave, starting the beard again. As much as I don't want to do it, I also do want to do it, but I'm thinking here, the end goal, you know, on the 28th of February, if I've reached my £5,000 worth of target, then I will shave my beard off. Simple as that. Shave the beard off. I thought about shaving my head off, but I used to do that before. It's not really a massive deal for me. But beard-wise, it takes a long time to get a beard right. I know mine's not particularly right anyway, but hey, what are you going to do about it? Anyway, so Funary, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I didn't want to do that. Where's it gone? I just lost it now. That's when you do these things on the fly, it just doesn't work at all. There we go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be difficult. I am going to be vlogging about this every day, or as much as possible. There is going to be times where I'm going to be at work and I'm not going to want to do it, but I'm going to say this now. I'm almost certain that I'm going to be recording as much of the days as possible, because when at the start of February, my goal is to walk at least 2 miles a day. I was planning to do it anyway. Now I think it'll give me an extra incentive to actually get out and do it. There is no make-up days. There are no days where if I don't feel up for it, you know, that I don't do it, I make it up on the next day. That will not happen. I will be doing this regardless of how I feel. I'm going to push myself, and I hope you folks out there do the same. And if you feel like you want to give to the charity, remember, all this money isn't going to me, as much as I'd love it to. It's going to charity. And I don't do very many, in fact, this is probably one of the first charitable events that I've ever hosted for myself. So for me, it's quite a kind of a big deal. So please, if you feel inclined to donate, please do so right now, because I'm going to be talking about this for months and months, or days probably, because there's only like 5 days to go before I start this. So please give to the charity. It's justgiving.com/AG Briggs. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to start Facebooking, sharing all this sort of stuff, especially when the video goes live, and I hope you donate soon. It'd be nice. As for me, well, these past few weeks have been fairly difficult because I've wanted to eat mind-wise, but I've not actually got round to really eating that much. So I'm in a decent state health-wise. I haven't got as much energy as I thought I may have at this point in time, but I am getting to that point. I'm working 4 days a week now, up from 2 days a week, which is a lot better than it was. I'm walking from work now as well, instead of just getting a lift to work, which was the reason why I did that, was because I didn't have any energy to do so, and I didn't want to get to work and feel knackered already. So I got lifts to and from work to begin with, and then I've started walking home literally in the last week or so. So it's going to be very interesting. The next few weeks is food-wise is also going to be interesting, because I'm starting to eat normal food, just not a lot of it, and I have no appetite really for things. I'll think of something to eat, and then I'll just think, well, actually, no, I don't really fancy that, and I don't do this. I'm very picky when it comes to food. So yeah, just in case few people who don't realise why I'm not showing my face, and you're coming to this kind of late, the reason why I'm not showing my face is twofold. The first is I had surgery a few weeks ago, a gastric bypass, and I'm losing a lot of weight, and I want to surprise people. When I show my picture and show my face on a video, I want to surprise the people at how I look compared to when they last saw me. If you look back in my vlogs, you can see how I looked then. If you know me on Facebook or know me in real life, then you know roughly who I am and what I'm doing and what's going on. And I'm just looking for people to surprise it with, really. I will be posting footage of me up soon, okay, folks? In fact, I may make it a goal, if I reach, say, £2,500 on the charity thing, I may make that a goal and say, look, I'm going to put a picture up, or I'm going to do one vlog which is actual me, where you can see me and you can see the differences, because to me there's not much difference in myself because I've adapted with the changes, but to everyone else, people keep telling me, you know, you've lost weight here, you've lost weight there, your face is thin, and all this sort of stuff, the stuff that you hoped and you would, I think you almost come to expect when you have the surgery. So yeah, anyway, I think I've blabbered on for long enough. Remember, folks, if you are at all inclined to give to charity, then please make it this one for me. I'd love for that to happen. If you can't do that, but you're still willing to offer any form of support, vocal comments in the YouTube, on the Facebook, whatever, please do, because I am very much looking for that sort of support around me. Also, if you want to share or like or whatever people do with these links to people outside of my friend list or whatever, my circle of influence, as it were, please do. I won't be offended if it goes to people at all, so please share and share alike. If you know somebody who's also doing this, you actually physically know somebody who's doing this, but you prefer to give money to them, then please do. I'm not saying you should give money to both of us. Give money to the person that you feel, that you know better or whatever. This is purely for charity. So as long as you give something to charity, then it doesn't matter who it goes to. Well, it does, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I said that already, but I'm going to say it again. I've rambled on long enough. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Please share it, donate, whatever, and I will see you again. I'll probably update this in a day or two in regards to another video, just to kind of move things along. But generally, you may not hear from me until the 1st of February when I start this, regardless of however many donations I've got. I'm doing it anyway. So anyway, thanks very much. See you next time.